Welcome back, everyone, to episode 3 of The Other Guys, the spot where sports meets culture. We call it how we see it, the NBA, the NFL, and everything in between. I'm here with my boy, my bhai, Naveen, brother. How are we doing?
I'm doing great now. It took me like a week to recover after last weekend, but we're back.
Back and ready to roll.
Hell yeah.
How you feeling, man?
Hell, dude, I'm excited, bro. Good weekend of football,
Yeah?
a lot of sports. I'm
Yeah?
watching baseball for the first time. For the
Uh,
first time, but playoffs. It's like this cricket knockoff, from my understanding.
ooh, love it. I thought you'd be a little bit more frantic or on edge because Matt Rhule's about to go to Penn State.
We'll get to that, man. I'm not worried.
No, let's just
It's
start
my
with that,
boy.
actually. Let's just start with that. Let's just start with college football and get it out of the way.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Hey, before we actually dive into college football, just a quick rundown of what we're going to be talking about. We'll start off talking about college football. Obviously, James Franklin was fired, $50 million buyout. I think he's going to be perfectly fine. So we'll talk about college football, and then we'll dive into the NFL. Some week 6 takeaways from myself, from Naveen, and then finally we'll transition and talk about the NBA with the season right around the corner starting next week. We'll make some predictions for what we think is going to happen this NBA season. And so, Naveen, I'm just going to hand it right to you, man. Obviously, the big news this past weekend, James Franklin fired from Penn State. I guess initial thoughts just from the firing.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how much money he has left on his deal. I know you said that it was like 50 million or whatever. I just can't believe that. Um, do you know how many wins he has over the last 3 years at Penn State?
It's like 38, right?
Yeah, he's got 34.
Yeah.
That's a shit ton of wins, man. Like I get these last couple games were bad, but like I feel like I've seen this movie before, especially with Nebraska itself. We fired Bo Pelini when we were winning like 8 to 9 games a year, and we went back in the trash can. Hey, but I will say we're back. We're on the back up. But I feel like it's really hard to improve when you have a coach putting up those kind of numbers. And I get their qualms, but it's tough, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like the reason he got let go wasn't it was because he was losing the games that actually mattered the most. Like what was he? 0 and 11 I think against top 10 teams, 4 and 22 against top 25 teams. So it's like when you have to play against elite competition, he wasn't winning those games and I think that's what matters the most. Yeah, if you're beating Sam Houston State, congratulations James Franklin, but like you got to win games that actually matter. Now, my biggest takeaway from this is look, if I have a son, I'm going to be like, don't pursue medicine, don't pursue engineering, don't be a lawyer, go become a college football head coach and try and get fired. That's what I'm going to tell him to do. Because $50 million for James Franklin is a lot of money. I saw someone on Twitter say, I feel bad for James Franklin. And I'm like, dude, this guy is making $20,000 a day for the next 6 years. And he's good. He's fine. I do not feel sorry for James Franklin.
Yeah, there's no reason to feel bad for any of these guys ever. Um, so who do you think they're going to hire?
Yeah, we'll see. Some names that obviously came up. Number one was Matt Rhule. I don't know if you saw the interview that he had today. A reporter asked him what he thought about the Penn State job opening and if he had any comments on it. And I thought immediately he's going to be like, "Yeah, I'm not interested," or he's going to say, "I'm not going to talk about that." But the first words out of his mouth were, "I love Penn State," which I'm like, what are you doing, man? And then for the next 60 seconds, I felt like he was just pitching himself to the AD of Penn State, saying how Penn State is home for him. It's his alma mater. It's where he met his wife. And the entire time, I'm like, okay, so it's pretty much confirmed. He's going to Penn State, I feel like. Like, I feel like it's his job to lose.
Are you done? You done talking?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Let's clear some things up here, man. I watch every single one of his press conferences every week. Literally, anytime he's in front of a mic, I'm watching him. Okay? I will say that I think it makes a lot of sense the way he said it. Well, like everything he said. Obviously, he has a lot of respect for James Franklin and a lot of like he loves his alma mater. Like all that makes sense, right? But I feel like you can't straight up say, "Hey, I'm not going to take this job," or "Hey, I'm not leaving this school," right? Because he has his own things that he wants to get, right? Like if you look, the next question is, what are some things you would want to see from like the program that's out of your control? And he was talking about NIL and how we need to, like Nebraska needs to get more to like that $30 to $40 million, whatever the budget is, right? And he's saying that right now it's just not there, which is fair because there's only like a couple schools in the nation that's probably there, and I think he's just trying to use it as a leverage play, to be honest. But again, he said the same shit at Baylor and Temple. So
and then
like,
he left.
yeah, but I think there's something different here, man. Just the way he like markets Nebraska. Like he goes on Pat McAfee's show every week. He has like house rules. He has two kids that go to Nebraska. Like I just think this is a lot different than anything else in the past.
So from his comments, are you worried at all?
I was worried a little bit, but I think I'm not super worried yet. It's still early. It's still like halfway through the season, you know?
Yeah,
I need to see like. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that I think my biggest thing was the fact that he could have just shut down everything and just said, "Hey guys, I'm not going to talk about this right now. We're in season." But it's the fact that he actually answered the question and started off talking very highly about Penn State. And I understand it might be a strategic move on his part to get more funding. But I don't know. If I was a Nebraska fan, his comments would worry me. I don't want to say significantly, but it definitely would worry me that he might leave Nebraska. And it's not just that. He has built something special there, a culture, a team, an environment. If he leaves, it's like it's not looking good for Nebraska, man.
Maybe.
You don't know what go ahead.
I just think college football is just so different now where
Yeah.
the other thing is like there's so much money that's already been thrown at Matt Rhule. Like he has that boatload of money from the Panthers. Nebraska's paying him on top of that. Like how much money do you need to pay this guy to like do a third time? You know,
Well,
that's the other thing.
He said it in his answer. Money is important.
No, he didn't. He was
Yeah, he
like,
did.
money's cool. Well, his whole thing was like, money's cool and all, but like, you know, we're still people at the end of the day. We have feelings, which is why he talked about why he thought it was so shitty that James Franklin was getting shit on for the past couple of weeks when he brought him out of misery, essentially.
So if he's making, I think he's making $8.5 million right now. Let's say Penn
Yep.
State's like, hey, we'll give you 12.
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
I guess okay. Let's say it's not James Franklin. Who else could it be?
If it's not Matt Rhule.
Or sorry, if it's not Matt Rhule, who else could it be?
I don't know, man. What if it's the same thing? You just throw a bag at your guy.
Signetti's not leaving.
Just throw a
bro.
bag.
Sig's
what
not
if?
leaving.
It's the
He's
same
not
exact
leaving.
thing. Why not?
He's not. He would. His wife wouldn't make him leave. His wife wouldn't want to leave. She loves
That's the
Bloomington so much, man. He would not. It was the same stuff last year. Like when there was head coaching opportunities, is Signetti going to go? And then he signs that big contract extension. I don't think he's leaving, man. I don't think he's the type of guy who's like, he's building something special here. He believes in our president, our AD, and what he's done here. I don't think he's leaving, man. There's no way. They'll pay him as much as he wants. There's no way. I'll start a GoFundMe so we can just continue to pay Kurt Signetti.
Perfect. Yeah, whatever we make from this podcast, it'll go straight
Exactly.
to Kurt Signetti.
Either we'll split it 50-50. Half of it will go to Matt Rhule, and the other half will go to Kurt Signetti. All right, let's say it's not Matt Rhule. Let's say it's not Kurt Signetti. Are there any other head coaches out there who you're like, this makes sense for Penn State?
Can I go back to Matt Rhule real fast?
Yeah.
I just need to say that when you brought up Kurt Signetti's wife, same thing about Matt Rhule. He was talking about how his wife loves Lincoln, how she's got a business there, and like he literally said, "We live where she wants to live," and I think she loves Lincoln. So I don't know, man. This is crazy. We're gonna have to.
But
see.
she went to Penn State. That's home for her. That's where she met her husband.
Yeah, Signetti's from Penn State or from Pennsylvania, right?
Pittsburgh.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure he's from-
yeah, because he was a coach at IUP, Indiana, Pennsylvania, I think.
Damn, what a come up!
I know, really,
I
from
didn't even know
that
that was a school.
that's I know it's crazy.
Some
But
other
anyways,
names, though.
yeah, other names.
I don't know. People are rumoring Matt Campbell from Iowa State.
Yeah,
Apparently, he's like the ultimate X's and O's guys. I don't know if you say
Yeah.
that for football, but you know what I mean. Like he's a really good coach, like a really boring coach. People are saying USF after they killed North Texas the other day.
Yeah.
Apparently he's on Texas A&M's coach. There's a lot of people. I feel like whoever they want, they're just going to be like, hey, here's like $20 million. Come save us.
Yeah. Joel Klatt today said underdog in like for head coach of Penn State is Brian Hartline from Ohio State. And immediately, if you went to the comments, everyone's like, every Ohio State fan's like, you're not taking Brian Hartline from us. So I saw that name, and the other one I saw is the Duke head coach, who has ties to he has ties to Penn State as well. But I mean, he was fired from Miami, and then he goes to Duke, and then I don't know if
my thing is like, how many times does it like work out where you go back to your alma mater and like you're just like a legend there?
It doesn't,
because
like most.
My thought goes to Scott Frost, man. I hate that guy. He was supposed to be our savior. Like, how many? I can't think of a single like, I'm sure there's coaches out there that worked out for. But even UCLA's guy earlier this year, he was like a running back for him, and he got fired 3 games in. Of course, he was a meathead, but I don't know, man. I can't think of that as your reason anymore.
Yeah, I guess another head coach, Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin.
That could be a possibility.
I would like Lane Kiffin if he stayed true to his words. You can't tweet out, take the over, and then not hit the over, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Anything else college football-wise? I think we got most of it out.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about Indiana versus Oregon?
Yeah, we can real quick. What a game. Never a doubt. I said -7.5 IU. Dude, Mendoza.
I couldn't watch, man. I was already locked in on Nebraska versus Maryland. We'll get to that after, but go ahead.
No, I was going to say Mendoza, man. He's so good in the pocket. Also, I don't know if he saw his press conference immediately after where he's talking. Kirk Cousins vibes. That's what he gives me. He's Cousins, bro. He kind of plays like Kirk Cousins too. But no, man, super impressed. What?
Do we really want that? Like, do you want that from your quarterback? Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, why not? You like that?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
You like that?
I don't like it.
No, I love it, man.
I hate it.
Dude, Kirk Cousins is fiery. Yeah, to the media, he might seem calm and when he's interviewing, but like, he's a great leader, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, no, Mendoza played really well. Great game, just overall by the entire team. Defense was like, on point. So many calls did not go our way. There was a pass interference, I think in the second quarter, where the defender for Oregon, I don't know his name, but he clearly was holding one of our receivers, and I felt like none of the calls were going our way. But no.
Is that when Nittany lost his shit?
Yeah, he lost his shit, and they called like a penalty on Signetti. But no, super happy for IU. And if you look at the remaining of our schedule, we play, I think it's Wisconsin, Penn State, Purdue. Very, very favorable schedule to go undefeated.
There you go. Love that for you.
But yeah, no, your takeaways from Nebraska.
Yeah, man. First off, congratulations. Huge win. Not me, but people are asking, has Indiana played anyone yet?
Yeah, we beat 2 top 10 teams.
One of them is what happened to one of them?
Yeah, they were a top 10 team when we beat them, and we just played Oregon and beat Oregon at Oregon.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Indiana. You want to hear a funny story? Probably gonna have to cut this part. My sister, she's a junior at IU, right? She doesn't watch football at all, right? And I switched to CBS where Indiana versus Oregon was playing, and she was like, "Wait, Fernando Mendoza? I know that guy. I see him in school. I see him at Kelly every day." I had no idea he was a quarterback. I was like, "Damn, how do you not know that?"
That's what I want. That's what I want out of my quarterback, though. Right?
Yeah,
committed to education, right? He's in class. He's studying. That's what I want, man. Love to hear that.
We also had a deep dive into his origin, or not origin, but his ethnicity, because obviously his name's Fernando, his brother's name's Alberto, but neither of them look a lick of they just look like the whitest guys ever.
So what is their ethnicity?
Their grandparents are Puerto Rican.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. Anyway, long tangent. Nebraska. We played Maryland. I'm telling you right now, you guys play Maryland later this year, I think. Their quarterback is a stud. He's a true freshman. I think there's a 0% chance he stays at Maryland next year. I think he's going to get swooped up by like Ohio State,
IU.
Alabama, someone, IU, sure, someone.
I mean,
Just
Mendoza's
paying a
going to the
shit ton of
draft.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you got Alberto.
we'll see.
No, but dude, that game was crazy because Dylan had played his worst game ever. He had 3 picks. One of them was a pick six. The pick six, I don't think was fully his fault. But regardless, we were up 24-14 at one point. We could have put him away. We could have gone up 3 scores, but Dylan got hit, threw an interception. They came back and scored, or they kicked a field goal. They got ball at half, tied it up. Dylan threw the pick six, so they came back. They came back all the way, 31-24. And every time you see that shit as a Nebraska fan, you're like, oh my God, is this happening again? Are we really going to lose this shit again in heartbreaking fashion? But no, man, I think Rhule's building something great. The way Rhule and like the team responded, Raiola came out slinging the fourth quarter. Our running back, Emmett Johnson, he's a beast. He looks like, they kept saying on the broadcast, so I'm going to roll with it. He looks like CMC. The way he catches the ball, the way he runs. He had like 200 yards. He was crazy. That's a game 100%, like 1,000,000,000% we would lose in the past. Or if we were ever in the situation where we're down 4 points and we got the ball back to go score, we're throwing a horrific interception and losing in the most heartbreaking fashion. But the fact that we didn't do any of that and we came back and actually won, love it, man. I love this team. And our schedule is pretty favorable too. Our hardest game was probably
Michigan.
coming up. USC. We play them in 2 weeks, and then we play at Penn State, which I don't know.
Nah, you're good at Penn State.
So we'll see.
Yeah,
Why were you
I
smirking
watched
in the middle of that?
the entire time. I'm like, man, I can already read the headlines. Matt Rhule to Penn State, and then after that, Dylan Raiola enters the transfer portal. Dylan Raiola ends up committing to Penn State. I'm just thinking through everything right now. No, man.
Exciting
We'll
times
see.
for our schools.
It is. Like, this is the first time, at least in my lifetime, where like IU's actually good at football. One of my friends texted me, and he's like, "When did IU become good at football all of a sudden?" And I'm like, "This team had literally been dog shit for most of my life, and now it's like we're good, and it's so good. Like it's so fun to like root for your team when they're like good." And exciting times for IU. I think exciting times for Nebraska as well. Hopefully Matt Rhule can stay with Nebraska and Signetti stays with IU. Like, I'm worried as well. Obviously a lot of uncertainty there. But maybe let's move on from college football. Dive into week 6 of the NFL. I guess let's just talk about some takeaways that we had from week 6, and I'll let you get started, Naveen.
Yeah, I think we both had this as a takeaway, but I just need these international games to stop. Like, I don't need them anymore. Jets, Broncos. That might have been one of the worst games I've ever seen. Did you watch much of that?
Yeah, I actually did. So my takeaway was 2 things. Number 1, let's keep the international games, but let's have all the teams that are just really bad play at the most like weirdest hours when like the Americans are sleeping, so we don't have to watch the games. Like, I'm totally okay with that. Takeaway number 1. Takeaway number 2, leave the Jets in London. Like, if they don't come back, I think we're all going to be okay.
So, with your first takeaway, isn't that what they're kind of doing already? Like, they're playing at 6:30 Pacific time, or like West Coast time, where people are sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about it from my perspective because, I mean, they play at 9:30 when I wake up, so it's like I wake up and I can just start watching them immediately. I'm talking about, dude, just let them play at like 3 a.m. Eastern time.
Bro,
like 4 a.m. Eastern time.
in the actual game, just the amount of like, I hate our offense. Like, both the coaches were just thinking, like they were just thinking, I hate our offense. We're not going to score. Let's not give them any chance to even think about a turnover. Let's just punt away. They literally just went into Kirk Ferentz's mind at Iowa and was just like, how does this guy think? And they just became Kirk Ferentz, both of them. Punt, punt. God, it's horrible.
Yeah, did you see Gunna was there and they like panned to him like the camera did during the game and he was sleeping? Like the game was so bad that bro just fell asleep in the middle of the game. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah,
Leave the
let's not
Jets
put
behind.
yeah, just leave the Jets behind. I think we're all going to be okay with that. Um, okay, so that was your takeaway, just Jets in general. I kind of had the same one. Leave the Jets in London. Another takeaway that I had from the Colts, dude. What are they doing uh, in these warm ups that they have going on? Like, I feel like it's more dangerous than the actual game. I feel AR fracturing his eye with a resistance band. I feel like it's extremely on brand for AR. Like I
Is
read
there a
that and
video of that?
I don't think so. I tried to find one. So there was that, and then I saw the Chardarius Ward, where our tight end Drew Ogletree literally just ran into him, and I'm like, that is our best corner. What are we doing? uh, but no, man, I don't know what's happening during these warm ups, but maybe we should make sure that it's a little bit more safer. But yeah, AR getting his eye fractured is him going on IR. Did you see that? He's going to be out for the next
Yeah.
4 to 5
He's
weeks.
on IR.
Yeah, he got put on IR. It's so on brand for him though, man, which is hilarious.
Dude, my jersey. What do I do with it?
Dude, just
Is
get rid of
AR
it, man.
stock just at all-time low?
I saw
Lower
it.
than it already was.
Yeah, if you go to Dick's right now, his jerseys are 50% off.
Dude, what's crazy is like, how hard do you think that probably hurts so bad? Like just a rubber band snapping on your eye bone and just breaking it.
Yeah, like we're making
It's
fun of
so
him, but I
funny.
mean, we're making fun of him, but it's like if that happened to either one of us, it would be like, oh
Oh yeah.
fuck. It would be like, oh fuck.
Dude, we're not podcasting for like a month.
Yeah, at least we might not even podcast again.
Did they take him to Eskenazi?
Yeah,
know?
they took him to the hospital. And
Do
then
you think they put him right next to Mark Sanchez?
him and Mark Sanchez. Yeah. Mark Sanchez just no, I was gonna say Mark Sanchez just giving him like football advice, and AR giving him advice on not to beat up elderly gentlemen or something. I don't know.
Just a life talk, man.
Yeah,
Did you see that video of Mark Sanchez getting released yesterday?
yeah, I saw that video and I thought it was so funny how he walks into a Ford Raptor like a truck, like that's what he
Yeah.
gets into.
Yeah.
I just thought that was hilarious.
I heard he got arrested right after that.
Really?
That's so tough, man. Getting like staying in Indy just to stay in their hospital for like 10 days. You come out and you just get arrested. Like, that's horrible.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about the New York Jets. Why not talk about the Giants real quick? I know this is a takeaway for both of us, but Skattebo has to have CTE by now, man.
Oh, I don't think Dart's any different. I think Skattebo's getting to Dart. The way they, bro, like when from that game when Skattebo went into the blue tent to get Dart out, he for sure just took that clipboard from the whatever doctor was looking at him was like, yeah, bro, trust me, he's good. He's good. Get him
Yeah.
out.
Did you see Russell Wilson was in for 2 plays, and then Brian Daboll goes to like the doctor and just starts yelling at him like, put him back in. Put him back in. Like he saw 2 snaps of Russ and he's like, all right, I've seen enough. Dart, go back in. I don't care what's wrong with you, man. I thought
Bro,
that
to
was
be fair,
hilarious.
That
Yeah.
was the worst throw I've ever seen from Russell Wilson.
It was pretty
He had
bad.
there was no pressure. Like he had time to wait and actually throw it, and he just chucks it into the ground.
Yeah, I
What
know.
are you doing, bro?
No, but kind of going back to Skattebo, he plays like he wants CTE, and honestly, that's the type of running back that I want on my team, man. Someone who's committed, just head first, man. I don't give a shit. I'm going at it, like that dog mentality, bro. I love it.
We need Will Smith to study his brain after Cam Skattebo calls it a career.
There was a tweet that said, "I can't wait for Jackson Dart to wheelchair Skattebo in during the Super Bowl celebration that they have, like 20 years from now."
Have you seen that video of Skattebo just banging his
Yeah,
head against
yeah,
the
yeah,
wall?
and yeah.
So on brand.
I love it though, man. I was thinking about this the other day. Obviously, he's playing really well. Where would you draft him next year in fantasy? Is he a first round pick?
Probably not. Probably like a second or third round pick, I bet. Probably third round. Third round seems right.
I would say I was thinking end of second because
Yeah.
he's like a. I mean, he's gonna get touchdowns all. I mean, he had 3 this past game.
I'd love to take him higher, but there's a real chance he just has a concussion every other week. Like
He probably has one right now. He's just not saying
just that
anything.
baseline. Just
That
He's
baseline.
always concussed.
He's just always concussed. Oh man! All right, what other takeaways did you have from Week 6 of the NFL?
Yeah. Browns fans. Where do you go if you're a Browns fan? What do you look forward to anymore? How do you watch that team and get excited? It's just same shit over and over again. Doesn't matter who's playing quarterback, they're all gonna suck. They made Dylan Gabriel throw 52 times to get 250 yards or whatever. Like, bro, what do you do?
Rank these football teams, all right, in terms of popularity. You think just within the state of Ohio, the Bengals, the Browns, and the Buckeyes.
Like, who would you want to take? Or who do you want to support?
Who do you think most people support in that state?
Well, for sure, Ohio State. Dude, I feel like there's a good amount of Browns fans. I feel like people are buying into the Browns because they expect them to come up soon. So it's like you're buying low, you know? You're buying low on the Browns.
You
So there's
expect
probably
them
a
to come
decent
up?
I don't know. I'm not saying I am.
I know
but
you're not saying that, but like Browns fans,
yeah,
I feel like this has been the narrative for the last 20 years. Like maybe this is the year.
yeah, but think about it. You can't ever give up stock, especially when it's
Yeah.
this low. You know, so I'm gonna say low key Cleveland 2, Bengals 3. Because
Okay.
Bengals, they didn't really have their come up until Joe Burrow, right? Like
Yeah,
they were
I
fine
agree.
with Carson Palmer and whatever, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I actually agree with you there. I think Browns, yeah, and then would you say Ohio State, and then the Bengals. So that's what the order I had it in as well.
I had Ohio State first, but yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, I did too. Ohio State 1, Browns 2,
Browns,
yeah,
Bengals.
Bengals 3.
It's all the Toledos and the University of Ohio's, all the Maction teams.
Yeah, University of Dayton.
Dayton, hell yeah. The Flyers.
The Flyers. Shout out to Obi Toppin. Speaking of the Browns, Naveen, have you seen what Mike Tomlin said to the GM of the Browns, Andrew Berry?
Yeah, I did see that. Mike Tomlin, he must love Joe Flacco. Because
Yeah.
do you remember those comments about Anthony Richardson last
Yeah,
year?
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
But go on, you were going to say something?
No, I just wanted to talk about it, honestly. I thought it was hilarious. He just calls out Flacco. He's your, I don't remember the exact quote, but he's like, he's your
Your
day one star, and then you just trade him to a division rival. He
Yeah.
must be a lot smarter than I am. It's funny because we all know Andrew Berry's an idiot. Like, he gives Deshaun Watson that contract. And then after that, it's just the Browns are still the Browns, even after everything.
But hey, maybe Shador will fix him.
Maybe, man. All right, man. Let's move on. We talked about the Jets, the CTE boys. Maybe just real quick, man. This is just a quick comment that I wanted to make. I wanted to just congratulate Travis Hunter for being baptized. It actually happened right before the game, so congratulations to Travis Hunter. Just never step off sides again. Naveen, I don't know if you saw the play. He was off
I did see
sides,
the
and BTJ had like a 60-yard touchdown. I'm like screaming at the TV because I'm like, finally my fantasy team gets some points, and then they're like, offsides, Travis Hunter, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? So Travis Hunter, congratulations on being baptized. Just never be offsides again.
Yeah. Tough scenes for him.
Tough scenes. All right,
Tough scenes.
what else, man?
Let's see here. Did you watch Sunday Night Football?
Yeah, I did for like the first 2 quarters, and then I saw my bet's not gonna hit, so I just went to bed. 0-3.
Please, next time, just give. Yeah, we'll get to that. Don't worry about that. We'll get to that right after this. Give Jared Goff his touchdown. Give him his receiving touchdown. Who the hell cares about an illegal shift? I don't. I'm sure you don't. I don't think anyone cares. Only call that shit against the Chiefs. Because it's funny when it's against the Chiefs and you see Juwan Taylor jumping jumping before everyone else. Or always lined up incorrectly. Only call that shit on the Chiefs. That was such a cool play that got robbed by the Zebras again.
I feel like this happens every week where there's just cool plays and the refs are like, hold on, we're going to bring that back actually.
Yeah, dude, did you not know that Travis Hunter having 1 foot
It's
into the
one
neutral zone really affects the play?
1 foot. The refs couldn't just be like, it's fine. Play was cool.
60-yard play? Let it go, man.
For real. All right, what else? You said you want to talk about?
Give me one more takeaway, and then we'll get to the elephant in the room.
Okay, Tua's comments. Did you see it? I thought it was hilarious. And this guy threw 3 interceptions. He threw three interceptions. Sorry, he threw 3 interceptions, and he's like, you know what? Forget that. What's more important is that we have guys that are late to meetings. That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
I don't know. I thought that was hilarious. Also, I can't take Mike McDaniel seriously if he's wearing capris, man. Just wear normal pants or something.
Did you see Big Cat tweet about this?
No, what did he say? What did he say?
This was his take today on Pardon My Take.
Really?
Because apparently Mike McDaniels and Aaron Glenn, they both wear capris, and they both have combined 1 win.
Maybe it's
like
the capri.
Wear pants.
What if he just shows up in like a full suit next time? Maybe
Dude, someone else said that on Pardon My Take today.
They're just stealing my takes. What the hell?
That's funny. Yeah, Tua, did you see what Mike McDaniel said today about what Tua said?
Yeah, he should not have said that.
He was like, yeah, he made a mistake. All time, like, can you be any lower as a team? Like, vibes-wise?
No, I mean, it's pretty bad. I mean, Tua's like, we need leadership. He's pretty much calling out his head coach, saying he needs to get fired. And then Mike McDaniel's like, Tua shouldn't have said that, trying to save his job. And so,
who's in a worse spot, you think? Them or the Cardinals?
I mean, the Cardinals have Jacoby Brissett now, so everything's good over there.
Jacoby Brissett is good for like 2 games a year, and everything else is just going to be horrible dog.
He's better than Kyler. I don't know, man. You saw that last game.
You. Yeah, he's going to be horrible next game.
We'll see.
All right, man, should we talk about it? Should we talk about your 3 picks you had?
Dude, we all have bad weeks, man.
I know. That's why now you're in the NBA.
It doesn't exactly. I'm in the NBA. It doesn't matter anymore. If you don't know what we're talking about, by the way, just go to our Instagram real quick, and there's a clip of me not just making it to the NBA, but being the number 1 pick, winning an NBA championship for the Indiana Pacers, winning MVP, and then getting my jersey retired, dude. I made it in life.
Dude, what was tough about your picks was, what was it, Colts -7.
6.5.
Who would have thought, man? 6.5. Even worse.
All right, can I?
Yeah, justify it. Go ahead.
Okay. I thought Kyler was playing when I made those picks. All right? Kyler Murray is not that good, man. The Colts would have been fine. -6.5. I would have taken -7.5. Maybe even -8.5. That's how much I believe in the Colts. When I saw Jacoby Brissett's playing, I'm like, this is going to be a Jacoby Brissett revenge game. There's a good chance the Colts are not going to get to
-6.
-6.
For the Colts?
He played like 2 years here.
I do not remember that.
Remember when Andrew Luck retired? We didn't have a quarterback, and Jacoby Brissett was our quarterback.
Yeah, I do. Remember that.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, this one's probably not going to hit. The Panthers, I don't understand the Panthers. Like it's just difficult to understand them.
It's quite easy, actually.
They're good
good at home. They're good at home.
Maybe that's what it is. They're good at home and bad away. I thought it's their good.
3-0 at home and 0-3 away.
Maybe we'll start looking into that then. And then the other pick was the Lions +2.5.
Can't go wrong with that one, honestly.
Yeah, you can't go with that one, man. I mean, it is what it is. Look, I was 0-3. I'll bounce back. We'll bounce back.
Sick, man. Do you want to talk about anything else NFL wise, or what do you think?
No, I think we're in a good spot. Maybe let's just end with this real quick. MVP conversation. Do you have any guys that you're like, okay, this is a lock for MVP? Maybe can I go first on this?
Please do.
I think we're both in the same boat. I think Baker's probably at the top of our list. I would put probably Mahomes in that conversation as well. Maybe Josh Allen too. I just feel like Mahomes and Josh Allen have already won it, so we want one of the other guys, right? So Baker's playing really well. I think you got to give a shout out to Drake May as well. He's doing really, really well. And one of my bold takes before we started this podcast was the Patriots are going to win their division. Looking pretty good.
I was about to call you out after week 1 for that take. I was like, what a horrendous take.
It's a great
And
take.
the thing is, the Patriots, dude, their schedule's a cakewalk. The
Ah.
only team they have left is like the Bucks.
Yeah. And
But
then
no,
they're
I
gonna
agree. Or sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and they're going to add A.J. Brown before the trade deadline.
Maybe. I want to give a shout out to. I agree with everyone you said for MVP was. I want to give a shout out to JT, non-quarterback.
Oh, for sure,
MVP.
for sure.
I think he's been amazing. JSN, he's been crazy too. Jackson Smith-Njigba. They've both been going crazy. They both have like 600 yards, a bunch of touchdowns. They're both vital to their offenses. Yeah, I agree with everything you said though.
Yeah, I think one of those guys will probably win Offensive Player of the Year. I mean, MVP is going to be quarterback.
To be a quarterback, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to think about.
Yeah, for sure. All right, cool, man. Let's maybe segue into the NBA. So with the NBA season right around the corner, what Naveen and I just wanted to do real quick was just go through our predictions that we have. We're going to go one by one. We'll talk about the team that we think is going to have the best record, who's going to win MVP, Most Improved Player, Sixth Man of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, and then we'll talk about our finals picks as well. And so, Naveen, I'm just going to hand it off to you to begin with, but best record in the NBA for next season.
Yeah, I don't really see why it won't be the Oklahoma City Thunder again, your reigning champions.
Yep, so I actually agree with you on this take, so let's not spend too much time on this. MVP, who do you have?
I mean, when you have the best record, you're going to have the best player. So I'm going to go Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, my God.
With the repeat.
No bias there, right?
I love the repeat. No bias. No bias at all.
Okay.
But I do think he's going to come out hot again, just because I think J-Dub's going to be out longer than we think with his wrist injury. Like, I don't think he's anywhere close to coming back. Because there was a report last week he was still shooting with his off arm at Media Day. So I think there's just going to be a lot more of a brunt that he's going to take on. And, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's Shai. How about you?
Yeah, so I had 2 picks. One was Jokic. He just continues to get better. I think they're players that they actually have around him for this upcoming season. Like his support just cast around him is significantly better. Bruce Brown comes back in. You have Hardaway as well. Thank God MPJ is gone, and you get Cam Johnson, someone who has a pretty good high IQ basketball player. But I like Jokic a lot. I think another sneaky pick, and we kind of both talked about this, is Luka. The bro lost some weight. They might just give it to him because of that. But I think Jokic and a dark horse. It's not necessarily a dark horse. Luka maybe as well.
I need you to never shit on our king, Michael Porter Jr., ever again. He's our inspiration.
Our
He's
podcast.
the reason why we
I know.
have mics in front of us. Don't ever do that again.
My bad. All right. What about most improved player? Who do you have here?
Yeah, I don't know if who I'm about to say qualifies for this. Luka's Ozempic brother, Zion Williamson. I just feel like he's going to play a lot more, hopefully. And I think he's just going to be in consideration for it. But I don't really know if you can win most improved as the number 1 overall pick and when you were supposed to be like one of the greatest players of all time, of talent-wise, or of hype-wise, I should say.
Yeah. Isn't it kind of disappointing if he wins it, actually?
I think it is disappointing. You have to win this award by playing 65 games. So he's done something right.
Let's hope he plays 65.
Highly doubt it, but
All right, so my pick here for most improved, Andrew Nembhard. Obviously, Tyrese Halliburton's going to be out for the year. We saw what Nembhard did when Halliburton was out during that playoff run, not this past year, but the year before that against the Knicks and the Celtics, and he kind of elevated his game. We never really saw Nembhard kind of in that role again this past season. Obviously, with Halliburton now, I think Nembhard elevates his game to another level. A lot of people have been saying that Ben Mathern is going to be the one that improves the most. I honestly think it's Nembhard, elite two-way player, best defender on our team, and then his scoring ability I think is improved from all three levels, and so I think Nembhard just kind of takes that next step, and yeah, that's my pick for most improved player.
I'm excited for some Nemhard.
Yeah.
Nemhard hoops.
Oh, dude, I'm excited for the overs. Dude,
Nemhard
can I
30 plus every week, every game.
dude, I'm just gonna say this right now. His points opening night's probably gonna be at like 12 and a half. If it's at 12 and a half, 13 and a half, or 14 and a half, take the over.
That's it, you think?
What do you? Yeah, for
I
sure.
was thinking like 17 and a half.
Ooh.
I know he hasn't done it yet, but just based
Opening
off the
night?
opportunity he's gonna have. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Interesting though for
Yeah, go for it.
MVP real fast. Jay's plus 160, Jokic is plus 300, and Luka's plus 400, and
Where's
Giannis is all the way at plus 1200.
Where's Wembanyama?
He's tied with Giannis at plus 1200. So
Where's our king? Where's our king Michael Porter at?
you're gonna have to give me like 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to scroll through all these names. It's got to be somewhere on here.
All right. Anyway,
Um,
man,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say let's move on. Sixth man of the year.
Sixth man of the year. I was gonna say I don't really know what the starting lineup for the Celtics is gonna be. I was gonna say Peyton Pritchard, but I'm looking at the odds, and he's all the way up plus 3,500. So I feel like he might start, or maybe he might not play enough
Mhm.
as a sixth man. So I'm gonna go to my next option of Josh Hart from the Knicks. What? What was that face?
He's
Not
not
like the
starting.
No, they're not. He's not gonna start him because they're gonna start Mitchell Robinson in his
And Cat
spot.
at the Cat at the four, Cal at the three, and then the two is well, I guess OG
OG.
at the. Yeah. Okay. It's an odd lineup.
I just think he's gonna play a lot. I mean, they already play him a lot, and just just the way the team's gonna use him, I just think he's in a good spot to win it.
It might be different though, because different head coach. So I don't think he's going to be playing 45 minutes every game.
For sure, for sure.
Cool. So my pick was Jared McCain. Obviously, we saw what he did last year when healthy, averaging 20 a game almost with Tyrese Maxey in the backcourt. I don't know what the exact lineup is. I don't even know if he's available. Is he available for Sixth Man of the Year? Like, is he on there?
He is on here at plus 2,700.
Really? Who's the favorite?
I mean, there is no favorite right now. The favorites are DeAndre Hunter and Naz Reid at plus 1,000.
Where's
So I think it's
Lonzo
pretty-
at?
Lonzo plus 6,000.
Hmm. Interesting.
I just feel like he might not play enough.
Who, Lonzo? Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I could see him being like a spark guy that comes in for like 15 minutes a game.
Yeah, I could see that too. Okay, defensive player of the year. I think we're probably on the same page for this. Wembanyama.
I hate it. I love Chet though. I think Chet has a real chance if he stays healthy all year.
Did you see that Snapchat of someone asked Chet a question like, "What's your all-time starting five?" Did you see his response?
Didn't he just say the Thunder?
No,
Like everyone on the Thunder team?
No. This is actually really funny. Someone asked Chet Holmgren on Snapchat like a question, "What's your all-time starting five?" This is what this dude says: Jessica Alba, Transformers Megan Fox, Sofia Vergara,
Vergara?
and Margot Robbie. Great
Bad.
starting. That's hey,
Bro's got taste.
he has taste.
Can't fault him.
Chet's a dog, bro.
Chet is a dog.
All right, cool. Rookie of the year. Who do you have here?
Rookie of the year. I feel like everyone's just gonna take Cooper, right? So let's just
Yeah.
think outside of Cooper.
All right, let me go
If
first
someone's
then,
gonna break. Yeah.
because you're gonna take my pick. It's Ace Bailey's. I mean, he's gonna play like he's the guy there. He's probably gonna play the most minutes. And I don't know if you've seen him in the preseason. He looks really, really good. And so my pick is Ace Bailey. Also, I did not know Kevin Love plays for the Utah Jazz now. That threw me
Yeah.
really off guard. But Ace Bailey's my pick. Who do you have?
I would agree with you on Ace Bailey, but this is just incredible value that you're just forced to take it, right? Hanson Yang. Why is it Hanson Yang? I thought it was Yang Hanson. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
We were
Yang
wrong.
Hansen.
We were wrong last week.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway, he's at plus 6,500. That's worth a sprinkle. What if he just comes out and he's Jokic? What if?
Yeah. Did you see his highlights from preseason?
Yeah. He moves so slowly.
He moves so slow. But it like works. It's like Jokic, but I don't want to compare him to Jokic.
Yeah. Yeah. But he could be. He could be Jokic someday.
Yeah.
Why not this year?
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap it up real quick and just maybe talk about our finals, the teams that we have in there. So Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals, and then who we think makes it to the finals, and then our winner. So I'll let you get started, man.
Yeah. I love the Thunder coming out of the West. I think they just got better. They're going to have another season together. They came off a finals run. I personally think they got better as a team with adding Topic, although I do feel bad that he got his... Did you see what happened to him?
No.
He had to have a testicular procedure done because he got kneed super hard, I think, and it looked really painful. Yeah, so he might be out for a while. But I love the Thunder's depth. I think they'll take it out of the West. Out of the East, I think it's kind of a shit show, as we all kind of know.
Yeah.
I like the Hawks and the Knicks probably to make the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm going to say Knicks come out of that. Thunder in 6 against the Knicks.
It's a pretty good pick. I don't know if you saw ESPN came out with GM survey, and in the survey they said who do you think is going to win the NBA Finals, and 80% of the votes said the Thunder. So it's a really good pick. I mean, they're the best team in the NBA. I kind of went a different way, though. So for my Western Conference, I had the Nuggets and the Thunder, and I have the Nuggets beating the Thunder. I just really love Jokic. The team got better. I love who they added. I don't know if you saw the two-man lineup or the two-man big man lineup with Jokic and Valanciunas. I thought that was very interesting, them playing together on the court. I don't know if that's actually going to be something they do actually in the regular season. But anyway, so I really like the Nuggets coming out of the West. In the East, I really don't know what's happening. It's pretty bad. So in the East, I actually had the Knicks coming out, beating the Orlando Magic. And so Knicks and Nuggets, and I have the Nuggets winning in 6. I kind of did I wanted to say one thing real quick. I've been looking at a lot of like articles and videos on people picking the East, and a lot of people are disrespecting the Pacers, man. Like, a lot of people don't have Pacers in, like, making the playoffs. A lot of people have them as a 10th seed, the 11th seed. And I'm like, we lost Halliburton. I understand that's a big loss, but we still have an identity as a team. We play fast. TJ's out for a month, but I still feel like with how bad the East is, I think we're going to make the playoffs.
Do you want them to make the playoffs, though?
Yeah, I do.
You don't think they should
tank for Boozer?
Or DeBansa?
Oh, the guy from BYU. Yeah. I don't know, man.
I just think it's tough because the East is so hard to project. Just because, like, either everyone's going to be, like, aggressively mid, or there's going to be, like, 2 good teams out of the top.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of it's kind of a shit show. It's
not just that, but I think you got to get hot at the right time. And I think that's what the case was for the Pacers. Mm-hmm. If you asked people this question last year, who do you think is going to be in the finals? No one's going to say the Pacers, right? And so
sure.
We got hot at the right time. That's why we did so well. And I think a lot of it's going to be the teams that get hot at the right time are going to be the ones that make a deep playoff run.
I didn't realize that Isaiah Jackson is going to be the starting center.
Yeah, so it's going to be probably like a rotation of Isaiah Jackson,
J Huff,
and I don't know if he's making the team. It might be him or Tony Bradley.
Yeah, maybe that's your reason right there. Why people are low on the Pacers right there.
It's so bad that it's our third center. You're acting like it's our starting center. So we'll see.
Are you happy with Isaiah Jackson?
Yeah, I like Isaiah Jackson a lot because he can rebound.
Fair enough,
Oh
bro.
man.
Fair
All
enough.
right, let's dive into something else. Do we want to talk about the people that are coming into their sophomore year and the players that we like here?
Yeah. Later in the draft, the Nuggets traded for Day'Ron Holmes. He didn't play at all last year because I think he tore his ACL or Achilles or something. But he was supposed to be like the OG backup for Jokic. That everyone was super excited for. I'm excited to see what he looks like because there was a lot of hype around him when he was coming out.
What's he playing? Center? Behind who?
Yeah, he plays center.
Behind Valanciunas?
Well, I mean, I think he's going to get some run in the regular season at least.
Maybe.
Dude, Valanciunas is not exciting.
You know who I'm going with? Johnny Furphy. Have you seen his dunk? Can we get him in the dunk contest?
I think that was AI.
That was not AI, bro. Did you see that dunk last night?
The Thunder. It was against the Thunder, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was against the Thunder. Yeah. Let's get Furphy in the dunk contest. That dude's looking big, too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anyway. What else do you want to talk about, man? NBA-wise.
Did you see the Bucks signed Giannis's other brother? That's
Dude,
not
at this
Kostas. I don't know.
at
He had
this
a fourth brother.
at this point, if you're just trying to keep Giannis happy, just sign his son.
Give him a lifetime contract.
Yeah, honestly, sign. I don't know how many sons he has, but just sign all of them. Anything to keep Giannis happy.
Yeah, dude. So shout out to Alex for being related to Giannis. Congratulations on your 2-way contract.
Dude, you know what I might do? I might change my last name to Antetokounmpo
Yeah, that might work.
just so I can get into the league.
Not a bad idea. You should try to get signed by someone else. Try to get signed by like the Knicks.
No,
And
I would
then
not. No, I would
no,
never
you
go to
sign-
the Knicks.
You sign with the Knicks, or you sign with someone who wants Giannis, and they're like,
Yeah.
Giannis, look, we got
Pacers.
your long lost brother,
We got your long lost brother, Kush.
Kush. He looks so much like you.
Yeah, exactly. We definitely look alike. Kush Antetokounmpo. I like it. All right, man.
Anything
else
you
is
wanna
there?
talk about?
I don't think so, man. I'm just ready for the NBA season to start.
When's opening night? Is it next Thursday?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Nice. You gonna watch?
Yeah.
Thunder
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
Rockets ring night.
Yeah.
KD's gotta watch the franchise he left get a ring in front of him.
Can we do one more thing?
Yeah.
I guess there's been obviously a lot of talk with Cooper Flag. What's your expectations of the Mavericks?
I don't know if I really have it. I feel like it's really unfair to like say he's gonna be like he's gonna take him to the playoffs or he's gonna get him like a playoff win. Like I don't even expect him to make it to the playoffs, to be honest.
So I was thinking about this today. Like their roster reminds me so much of like when Kawhi got drafted to the Spurs and they went to the finals. Like I think that's what Cooper Flag's role is going to be. Like they already have their Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Ginobili, right? You have AD, Kyrie might come back, and you have Clay, and then you have a bunch of veteran players. Derek Lively, obviously a good center.
Clay?
PJ Washington.
Klay Thompson?
Yeah.
Who is he again?
He's not
This
Manu,
version
but I'm
of
just he's not Manu. I'm not saying that's like who their player, like their comps are.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying it's like they have their established core already.
Okay.
And I think Cooper Flag is going to be that. I don't know why you're smiling because this is a terrific take. This is a great take.
Klay Thompson is beyond washed, bro. That dude is just cashing his checks, man. He's gonna take his 8 corner threes a game, make like 2 of them, one to 2 of them, 2 of them on a good night, and then sit his ass on the bench.
That's okay. I'm okay
I'm
with
out
that.
on Klay. I'm out on Klay.
I'm not saying that he's like gonna do amazing or I'm not comparing him to Manu. I'm just saying it's like he's that veteran player on that team who has that championship experience. Like that matters in the NBA. Having that experience 100% matters.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going off topic right now. All right.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, not
We're
really.
good?
I think we're good. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in on Pod 3. Sorry for kind of going on a rant there at the end. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on all our social media platforms. Naveen, anything else to say, man?
No. Have a good week, everyone.
All right. Happy Diwali, everyone.